Hey faves, it's your girl, Asia Fave Healer, and today I'm doing a YouTube video. And I know I said I wasn't gonna do the videos, I was just gonna stick to the podcast, but today I felt called to do a video. And it's mostly because I'm supposed to be doing YouTube videos, but I was scared to get in front of the camera. And at first when I just had like my phone to film on, I used to be like, oh, I don't feel like the camera quality is good enough, or I don't feel like I have enough storage. And then I was able to be blessed, and God blessed me, and I was able to buy myself a new camera to film so I could do my videos, so I could take my pictures and whatever. And my camera had been up on my shelf collecting dust because I just wasn't comfortable. I was scared, And for me, I feel like my spirit team was like, girl, you want to make content, you want to do YouTube, you want to do the videos, you said you didn't want to record on your phone. Okay, so cool, boom, we got you the camera. You got the camera, why are you not filming? What are you doing? So here I am. But no, today is I'm just making a video, just keeping it real, and it's really going to be about, like, God will push you into the direction that he needs you to be in, regardless of where you want to go, regardless of, where you feel is where you're supposed to be going, when you know that you're supposed to be following, God's path that he has for you and stuff like that. Especially if you have like my goal was to and it's always, I've always been wanting to do YouTube and make videos. I just didn't know what content I wanted to make, and I finally came to the realization, and I think I mentioned it in my podcast, where I wanted to inspire people, and I wanted to help people, and I wanted to be like, raw and uncut, unedited, keeping it real, because that's what we need now. I feel like that's what everybody needs right now. It's like a real friend, like somebody real speaking to them, and not, everything being edited and, being perfect. It's real life situations, real life, So that's just how I wanted to make my content. But I feel like God pushed me in this position because, and I always used to make excuses and be like, oh, I don't have time, oh, I'm scared, Baby, God made time. Okay, God was like, okay, I'm gonna clear your schedule where you have nothing to do, where you have no excuse to why you can't pick the camera up and record. My bad, y'all. My phone had disconnected, and I was using it to see if I could see myself, because I couldn't really see myself in the camera. But anywho, back to what I was saying. God was like, let me clear your schedule completely so you can't have an excuse to why you can't pick up the camera and make content like you said you wanted to. You said you wanted to reach out and touch people and help people, but you never want to make time to pick up the camera and record and deliver your messages. Hello. So yeah, so he cleared my schedule, and I'm gonna keep it real and a buck with y'all, because I don't have anything in my game, and that's just, I feel like it's just life, you know what I'm saying, baby. The job I was working at, left, okay. And then regardless to that, like any other job I applied to, it just, I didn't get it, I didn't, that's a lie. I did have interviews, but I didn't get the job. And it's not like, oh, I wasn't qualified. I feel like God was like, that's not you. And you know that's not you, because you said you didn't want to work for anybody else. You said you didn't want to work a 9 to 5. You said you didn't want to clock in and clock out, okay, and have to commit to a job for however amount of time that you plan on working there to stack your money up. You said you wanted to make your own income doing what you love to do. You said you wanted to travel. You said, you know, you wanted to help people and touch people. So why would you go and apply to a job to work for, you know, someone else when you know that's not what you want to do? My spirit team, they be locked in, you know, and it's like, it took me a while. It took me a little minute to, you know, really connect those pieces and figure it out, because sometimes when you're, when certain things don't go your way because you're thinking like, oh, that's what I really want, when in reality, that's not what you want, because you already, in your mind, you already planned out, you know, what I wanted to do in life. I said I didn't want to work for anybody. I didn't want to have a 9 to 5. I didn't want to clock in and clock out and have to report back to anybody. I honestly do not like authority. Not saying that I can't, you know what I'm saying, because any job that I had, you know, I came into work, I did my job, and if anything, I did my best, and always, you know, was recognized, unless, you know, somebody was just hating or something. But God was like, if you could go into somebody else's establishment and be the best at what you do and get all this recognition and put money in somebody else's pocket, why can't you do that for yourself? Invest in yourself and put money in your own pockets. Hello? So, yeah. So here I am today, sitting, because that's what God, you know, that's what my spirit team instructed me to do. Sit my butt down and do what I'm supposed to do what I know my heart is calling me to, and that is to make content and record these videos up for my YouTube, you know, so I could build a community. So, yeah. And then I feel like, at this, especially like at this age now, and I'm only 23, there's a lot of things that is popular that people do, you know, especially with like the clubbing and the drinking and the smoking and, you know, all this extra stuff that everybody does. You know, everybody wants the expensive this and the expensive that, the newest this, you know, the fancy cars and whatnot. And for me, that's not my life purpose. I don't feel like, well, not life purpose, but that's not what I want in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 23 and I don't enjoy picking up the bottle and drinking and taking shots. I you know, here and there, but you know what I'm saying, I'm not, you know, doing it every day and, you know, just sitting around doing nothing. You know, that's not what I want to do. I don't like going out and being in the clubs, because I feel like the clubs have this energy, especially like with drunk people. You could feel the vibes, you could see the energy, you could see and feel the spirits around you. It's just not somewhere where I enjoy being. I don't want to be in that, and I don't want anything attaching to me and going home with me. So I like to travel. I like to go see new places. I like to be in nature, you know what I'm saying? I want to do something I've never done before, you know what I'm saying? I don't enjoy all those extra activities, and I feel like a lot of people don't get that. But I feel like once you start, you know, enjoying those things that you like to do on your own, and you go out and start doing those things, you're gonna find the right people to find, you know, you're gonna find the right people and attract those people who like doing the same things that you like doing. So don't be scared and thinking, you know, oh, you're alone, and, you know, don't be scared to break free from the norm of what everybody else is doing and going towards what you like to do, or what you like to enjoy doing, or what your goals are in life. Especially, I would advise reevaluating the people you have around you, the environments that you have in, because I literally just had to do this this week that just passed. I was sitting down and I was thinking, you know, just where I am today, like, is that where I want to be? am I where I am today? Is this where I want to be at? Are these the people who I have around me? Do I want them around? You know what I'm saying? What are they doing? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of activities are the people around me that they're doing? Do I want to have that around me? What are the type of activities that I'm participating in? Do I want to continue to do that? Like, is that me? And I was saying to myself, and I was like, no, I'm not. I do, you know what I'm saying? Those type of things, that's not me. And really, I'm not doing what I like to do, and I'm not enjoying myself. I'm just going with the flow, and I guess that's where the term comes in as people pleasing, where, you know, you have like your friends and stuff, you know, they'll invite you to go, like, hey girl, you know, you want to come over and drink or whatever, you know, go to the club and stuff like that, and you know, that's not you, you know, that's not your style, you know, that's not what you want to do, and you know, that's not the type of environment that you want to go in, but you're going to put your feelings aside and put, you know, what you know is really, you know, you're going to put yourself aside and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go and put myself in this environment, or I'm going to do that activity when deep down inside that's not what I want to do. And then you go and you do it. You go to the club, you go and you go take those shots, go get some drinks or whatever. And then, you know, you feel good in the moment, but then turn around and now you're hungover, you got a headache, you feel sick, you're throwing up, you can't eat in the morning because your stomach is upset, and you know, now you're pale in the face, and I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy that at all, and that's not me. And every time I say I don't want to do that, and I found myself doing it again, and I had to put a halt to it. I had to put a stop and say, listen, you're not listening to your body, you're not listening to your soul, and this is going to lead you down the wrong path, because that's not where you want to be. That's not what you want to do, and you keep going into doing these things that you know that's not you. You're people pleasing. Why am I people pleasing? Because you want to seem like, oh, you're fun, or you're cool to hang out with, or you're that girl, da, da, da. When in reality, I am still that girl without doing all those, you know, without participating in those activities. So I really had to sit down and self-reflect on, you know, my life, the things that I participate in, even to, I had picked up the habit of vaping, and it was no reason for me. It became a habit of just hitting it, and to the point where I was like, why am I doing this? Then I was like, the shit, if it goes missing, then you go crazy looking for it. It's not charged up. You're about to spaz. Look at how you're acting towards something that you do not need and you didn't need before. You're about to become an addict. Put it down, throw it away. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a little second. I'll probably say like a couple weeks for me to actually throw it away, get rid of it, and not go back to the store and buy another one. And that for me took some discipline, and I'm really proud of myself, because now I don't even want to see it. Don't bring it around me. I don't smell it, nothing. I wouldn't even go in the store and buy it, okay? So me having to self-reflect and look at the things and that I participate in, look at the people who I have around me. Are these the type of people that you're inspired? Because I always told myself I don't want to be around people who don't have nothing to look for in life. People who don't have any goals. I don't want to be around anybody who don't believe in God. I don't want to be around anybody who, you know, isn't working towards a better life or bettering themselves. You know, who do I have around me? You know what I'm saying? And look at your friend groups, look at your family, look at, you know what I'm saying, relationships, whatever. Is that the type of people that you want in your life? Is, you know, are those, do you feel like those are called to you, to your spirit? And for me, I had to sit back, and I wouldn't necessarily say that, you know, the friends in my life isn't called, because I have some really, really good friends, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I am supported. I have some supportive family members, even though like we might not agree and, you know, have the same opinions on things like that. That doesn't mean like, oh, you know, you don't love me or you don't support me. We just have different views, you know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to friends, you know, I have some solid friends in my life right now who I feel like, you know, I love them. They support me. I support you. But I would just have to, you just have to set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Just because your friends are doing, you know, A, B, and C doesn't mean that you have to do A, B, and C. If you know that you don't participate in A, B, and C, or you don't want to be around that type of stuff, you don't have to, you know, participate in it. You can say, hey friend, I don't really want to do that, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, we could, another day, you know, we could go for a walk in the park or something. Or we could go get some coffee, or we could go out to eat, have a nice dinner. Let's go visit a museum, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know, art gallery, whatever, you know, whatever it is that you like to do. You can invite your friend into your world, you know what I'm saying? And not just participating in something or trying to seem cool, or, you know, don't do that to yourself. Don't force yourself in spaces and environments where you know does not settle right with your spirit, because not only it's not gonna work, you know what I'm saying? And it's only gonna lead to a tower moment. You're gonna put blockages on yourself. You're gonna delay yourself. You're not being true to yourself, and that's not fair to yourself, okay? So yeah, and then also I feel like once you sit down and you self-reflect about, you know, who you are, you know, the things that you like to do, what you allow in your life, the people that you have, you know, in your life, then it's like, okay, well, clearly I need to make some changes. And at this point, I used to care what people think, because I didn't like being on bad terms with people, or arguing or anything, or letting it feel like I just let people down or whatever. But for me, the journey of getting my life on track, on where I want it to be, I don't care who I lose, you know what I'm saying? If you can't understand that I want a better life for myself, or I have goals that I want to reach to, if I feel like I can't learn something from you, you know what I'm saying? You're not reaching no goals, you don't have any I had to skip the little YouTube thing. But yeah, I feel like I want people around me who I can learn from, who I could be like, you know what? You inspired me. I want to be inspired by people. And I know you can inspire yourself, but I like a little challenge. I like learning to learn lessons. I'm all for learning new things and experiencing new things. I like to learn different viewpoints and stuff like that. If everybody is in agreement in one thing, then nobody's really learning anything. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But for me, I just want to be around people who, I guess, are higher. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, like, I hope y'all understand. But yeah, so I will be on my YouTube more, and I'm definitely gonna be doing more videos. I might do another video tonight, I'm not even gonna lie. So if y'all see another video on my YouTube and I'm wearing the same outfit, it's from the same day. So please spare me. Okay. But yeah, I'm just on a whole different path, and it should have been happened. It should have been started, but me procrastinating and me feeling like I have all the time in the world, when really, what are you waiting for? Start now. I feel like the main reason why I haven't started was because I wanted everything to be perfect. And God's like, why are you waiting for everything to be perfect? Because even when you think it's perfect to you, it might even be perfect to somebody else. So why does it matter? It doesn't matter if you were using the phone camera or if you were using the actual camera quality. Just get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. Be authentic. Get up and record. Even if you stutter, because sometimes I do stutter and I get jumbled up and sometimes it be all over the place, which I probably just did that right now, but it doesn't matter because it's authentic. It's me. You know what I'm saying? It's real. And I should have been started, but I was procrastinating, but I'm back, you know what I'm saying, and I'm on it, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna try to be consistent. I am gonna be consistent. See, another thing that I also started to do was positive affirmations, because what people don't realize is that it starts in here before you can see it in the physical. You know what I'm saying? If you keep telling yourself that you don't feel like you can do it, or you keep telling yourself that, oh, somebody else might not like it, you keep telling yourself like you don't think you're gonna blow up, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, stop. You keep thinking those negative things is gonna reflect in the outer. So I replaced those negative things with, I am gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? I am gonna inspire somebody. I am gonna pick up the camera and record. I'm not gonna sit around in bed and waste my whole day thinking about the video that I could have recorded today. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna record. Yeah, so I am gonna be successful, you know what I'm saying? I am gonna be financially free. Things like that. So it all starts with empowering yourself and speaking life into yourself, and you will start seeing that in your physical. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Bye, face.